Hello, my name is C, and today I have a Pixyls unboxing for you. So this is a small shop in Canada. They do these tiny little like sticker by number projects. They're great. We're gonna bust into all of these and take a peek. They recently did a spring drop and I went a little overboard. But anyways, this was their thank you note that was included. It has all of their socials like support, tips and tricks on how to get started, and a link to their Discord. Super fun place that I kind of just lurk and hover in. I like seeing what people work on, but I keep forgetting to share my stuff there when I work on it. So anyways, the Discord's a fun place, and it's filled with a lot of things too. I think I've chatted books in there as well. So anyways, where do we start? First up, I noticed that when I was taking this out of the shipping box, they changed the packaging. So it used to come in this clear plastic, and now it's more of like a papery, almost wax-like type of package. I like this upgrade, especially how everything is packaged individually, so I can keep all these stickers together, but that doesn't matter. Actually, this is the oldest item in my kit. It was not a part of this drop. Oh, you guys get to watch me struggle with all of these. Okay. Yeah, this was part of an older drop, but it was just something that I keep looking at and thought I would finally pick up. So this is it's French, and this is one of the French words I can't say. It's reflection in English. But I just think the colors are so pretty. So yeah, I had to pick this one up. So that's the first project in here. And then we have, let's go with this one. Oh no, I ripped it. All right, well, I don't get to keep them. All right, this is the Alchemist Workshop bookmark. So a cute little bookmark. They come with these little sleeves that your bookmark's like slides right on in, and then it protects it and keeps these stickers from falling off when in use. Actually, I have one of these finished that I will show you way later in this video. But anyways, there's the colors. Oh, this is such a cute little project, and I like these colors. Yeah, I'm sorry, it's hard to make out the details, but you can see like it's just a white cardstock and then all the numbers that correspond to these guys in the top corner, so you know what to place and where. And of course on the back it says the name, and it matches with these things, so if you do kind of keep them tucked away in one place, you can match things up. Oh, okay. We'll get a better look at these all later. Why not get one of my letter openers? That makes sense. Maybe it makes sense. Anyways, this one is Fields of Bloom. This is one of the massive ones. Well, I can't say massive. There's this thing over here. But it has such bright and vibrant colors. I thought it'd be so much fun. 54 colors. But yeah, super bright. That actually worked a lot better than I expected. This thing is, just to give you guys a sense of scale, 22-ish, 22.5 by 30. So just to give you an idea of how big this one is in comparison to the teeny tiny bookmark. Anyways, so that's Fields of Bloom. I really love these blues, like the blues and the greens. That's gonna be fun. Okay. That's getting in my way. On to the next one. Is that not gonna work? We'll get there eventually. Alright. This is Pink Clouds. I almost said Field of Bloom again, but that's very, very wrong. Pink Clouds. Another landscapey piece. I know this is kind of like a fence or a railing, but that's gonna be fun. I don't know if you can see, like, this one has more chunks of color in the sky, and I think that's gonna be neat compared to the one I am currently working on. I'll grab it in a second. Where there's a lot more confetti within this thing than the color blocking in the sky. By that I just mean that you can see there's patches of the same number through here. Anyways, very, very pretty colors, lots of pinks and purples. And this one's gonna be so much fun to work on. How many sheets are there? 5. The answer is 5 sheets of colors. 119 total. Oh, that's gonna be so pretty though. Just for the sake of it, this one is a whopping 42, just over 42 by 30.5. So yeah, so those are the like canvasy ones that I got, and then there's also the acrylic stands. Is YouTube gonna like my letter opener? I didn't think of that. Oh well. Okay. I do like that these come bubble wrapped. Anyways, this is our little desk friend. So it's a teeny tiny little acrylic stand. Actually, yeah, I won't pop that open. There is a plastic covering on the bottom of both sides of the stand and the back of that. At least, yeah, it says right there in the instructions. It also says to seal. I have yet to seal any of my acrylics. Some have sat on my shelf for over a year now, and they look totally fine. Like, nothing's sticking, nothing's falling off, so I don't see a need personally to seal them. But this is the frog desk. Very cute colors. Then we have another little desk friend. There we go. This one is a little dragon, and the blues just make me so happy. But yeah, same thing here. Plastic protecting the acrylic stand on both sides, and then just on the back of the little dragon. And then I have the dahlia acrylic stand. I have all the other flowers, all 5 in this style, and then 2 in when they first launched the style, or these flower stands. So same thing here. The stand has 2 layers of plastic, one on either side, and in the back of the flower here. And then those are our colors. So that is going to be super fun. Oh, I really love these stands. I keep thinking about buying a second set to bring with me to work. I really should get on that. And then the bonsai tree, the cherry blossom. I think this is going to be cute. I didn't get the original, like the green bonsai one, and I think now I'm gonna have to. I like matching sets. So that is that stand. Okay, that is everything I picked up in my usual fashion. I'm actually going to go work on a few of these. Probably one of our little desk friends, and obviously the bookmark. And I'll try to make progress on 1 or 2 of these larger ones. But that's everything I picked up from the spring haul. Yeah, I'm gonna go make progress. Next clips that you will see, I say clips because I'm not too sure what I'll do yet. Depends on time. But I will time-lapse making progress on one of these, several of these, maybe an older one that I unboxed in a previous video. If you don't know, I've done several videos on Pixyls, so if you ever want to go check those out, you'll see the same format of unboxing, some progress, and then finishes right at the end. Okay, I think I've rambled enough. I'm gonna move on to, oh, actually, before I do that, pause 1 second. Okay, I mentioned confetti of another kit that I'm currently working on. This is an older what was that? This is an older discontinued piece. It is called Hiya Garden. I think I say that wrong. I call it the garden. Where, as you can see, ooh, I'm knocking everything around. There is no chunks of like the same color. So this one really shows that kind of like confetti look that I was talking about in comparison to the color blocking of Pink Skies. I hope that is clear and kind of helpful for those who care or want to know. And then here's a little desk friend completed just because I have him on hand. Okay, and he has been sitting on my shelves and is totally fine. Okay, now I'm going to go make progress since I've made this a complete mess and lost my pretty display. Anyways, off I go. Alright, so I worked on a few things here. First up, let's talk about this one. This is Hiya Garden. It is a whip that I've had for quite some time now, with just work in progress. I started it, I think, either my second order from Pixyls, but I finally got around to working on this one and finishing it up, and it is just gorgeous. I really love how this one worked up. Oh, it's so pretty. It was a high color count one too, like 119, something like that. But anyways, so that's Hiya Garden's done. Unfortunately, it has since been discontinued. But I think there was a sneaky comment in the Discord about it possibly coming back, which I hope so. There was a waterfall released at the same time that I didn't get, and I was really sad about that one. So I'm hoping this one comes back along with the partner image. But anyways, this was just an old one that I wanted to finish up, and happy I did. So from the actual order that I unboxed in this video, let's start here. I finished up the bookmark. Unfortunately, I don't have any clips of me working on this, just because I had done it when I was at my grandparents'. I had brought it for Easter dinner. If that tells you how long ago I completed this one. But it looks super cute. Pixyls has it up on their Instagram. Yeah. I really like the size of these bookmarks for like a nice quick project. Like, it really didn't take long compared to like these things. These bookmarks are really nice, and the artwork is just stunning. So yeah, that was those two finishes. And then I also just did a time lapse of this little dragon desk pal. And yeah, like I said previously, I'm not sealing these guys. I already have a whole bunch of these acrylic stands on my bookshelves, and they've held up fine, so I don't see a need to seal him. And yeah, I peeled off all the plastic in that on this kit, or on this guy, so we're good. He does need a name though. So I gotta figure out a name for him. Yeah, super cute. I love the colors. I really hope they do more of these little desk pals. They're just so cute. And then I started on this one. This is Fields of Bloom, so I was working in the top corner and worked at an angle, and I didn't get as far as I wanted to before I had to film this clip, but it's working up really nicely. You can see there's this like ridge here. You can only see it when the light catches it just the right way. Something along in there, I had done some funny placements. Maybe the grid is tighter on this one than this one, so there might be a difference there. That is speculation, don't take that as word. So I guess maybe there was a bit of because I finished this one up and then jumped right on into this guy. So I'm trying to think if maybe there might have been a slight change in the grid between these two, which kind of was tricky to get around. Who knows? Again, I could be completely making that up. Over here has been completely fine, so this is totally something that I just did wonky. But again, you can only see it if it catches the light the right way. But yeah, these, I only got into 2 shades of green, and I'm actually kind of sad about that, because I think this is going to be very pretty. It's a lot of blues, the same patches of blues up at the top, and I think this bottom would look really nice. But anyways, that's just some progress in case you were curious. So that's 3 things from this order, 1 from a previous order, and like last time, Pixyls introduced their subscription, and since then I have completed a few of them, and I picked up this binder. Amazon really did a number on it. It is the same binder that I use for all my diamond painting stickers, so it's just a little 1-inch ring. There's a cat in here somewhere. He just falls behind this guy. So here's the thing. I'm actually going to show you all of the monthly subscriptions. I have the first 4 done. So this is your one warning that if you don't want to see this, thank you for joining me up until this point. But I will be showing all of them completed, minus May, because that one just arrived yesterday and I haven't had a chance to work on it. Yesterday? Ooh, 2 days ago. My bad. at the time of filming. It's gonna be closer to like 5 or 6 days by the time this goes up. But anyways, okay, this is your final warning. So if you don't want to see it, thank you for joining me up until here, and let's take a look. Okay, I'm opening it now. So this was the first one. It was January's. It was this cute little sticker sheet, and of course included on the back you have like your month details, a message from the artist, and then about the artwork, which I think was a nice little touch. So that was January's, this was February's, and I really like these full sticker sheets. I don't know, there's something about these full images that I really enjoy. And I didn't notice it when I completed this kit. In my classic, I change things as I work on them. I should have taken out those birds. I noticed it when somebody else completed it, but I didn't notice it when I worked on it. So anyways, it's still very gorgeous. February, same thing over here. And then March was different. We had this adorable little bookmark, and it was so cute. Yep. And we have, did I lie? I did not lie. So this is April. So yeah, another sticker sheet, and again, cute. I have to say, out of all of these I've completed so far, this waterfall is still my favorite. But anyways, those are kind of like a brief glance at the subscriptions. I'm not going to show the May because I don't have progress on it, but I can see a cycle within these, and it's neat. Anyways, I'm going to leave this one here. Let me know if you worked on any Pixel projects recently, if so, which kits, and I will leave this here. Alright, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye!